Do I ever feel well anymore? I don't know if I want to bring this into a courthouse, you know. Howdy friends, it is the next vlog. Just finished the previous vlog because today's actually Saturday and I usually end my vlogs on Friday and I forgot to do that. So howdy, hello. So it's not even 8 a.m. and we are chatting, we are up, got some chores done already, and oh my god, I have to show you something. So I realized I haven't showed this in a vlog yet. So I think I told y'all I had ordered myself a chicken Kindle holder, yeah? And I'm obsessed with it. It came in yesterday and I literally want like 6 more. Look at her! Literally obsessed. So there's a little pocket right here where you can put your Kindle. So I will demonstrate. You can slip your Kindle right on there. Hold on, I gotta like put it down. There we go. Look, it makes me so happy. But I have realized with the type of Kindle that I have the Kindle Oasis. It covers up like the bottom part of the screen when it is in the chicken. So that sounds really weird. When it's sitting in like the chicken holder, right? So to fix that on the other side, because it is double-sided. Hold on, let me take this thing off. So on the other side, I actually just stuffed this part with like some tissues. So it just raises it up just enough. So it sits in there, but not all the way. And I can still see like the words on the bottom of the screen. And I'm just obsessed with this chicken. It makes me so ridiculously happy. So yeah, I'm literally obsessed. So that was worth the money for sure. Really want another one, like I said. So I just will say, if you do have the Kindle Oasis and you do get one of these, I recommend stuffing it with just some tissues just to raise it up a little, because otherwise it sits too far down into like the chicken thing and it makes it hard to read. But paired with my lovely little clicker thing, it is like the best reading experience ever. Like I can lay in bed with the chicken just like resting on my stomach and I could just be reading my little book and my arms are nice and warm under the covers. It was literally the best thing ever last night to just read. So like I had said at the end of last week's vlog, still reading Throne of the Fallen. My goal is to finish it today because I don't think I have too much left. Oh wait, I have to show you something else. I ordered a couple of Kindle background inserts as well and some pop sockets to put, because I ordered like 2 more clear cases for my Kindle so I could swap out whatever pop socket I want. I am obsessed with my Kindle. I got her all decorated up for Halloween and this is probably gonna be my case until like, you know, November. Look, it's so cool. It says the most wonderful time of the year. And look at my pop socket. It has like little glittery things in there and it's Scream, it's Ghostface. I'm so obsessed. So obsessed. Like, I love how glittery it is, and the glitter is coming from the paper insert. Like, the case is just a clear case, but like, look at my pop socket. I love this pop socket. Oh, and the pop socket glows in the dark as well, apparently, but I don't think it's charged up enough because I haven't seen it glow yet. But I just love Etsy. You can literally find anything on there, and I'm truly obsessed with my Kindle. And I swear, this is a theory that my friends and I have talked about, and I'm pretty sure it's true. When you decorate your Kindle in a way that you just love, you just want to use it all the time. And that is for sure true, because I never want to not read on this now. And actually what I've been doing is actually borrowing books that I physically own. Like, I do physically own Throne of the Fallen. It's sitting right here. Like, I have this right here, but I would so much rather be reading it on my Kindle, and I'm just borrowing the book from the library. So I'm not buying it twice. It's honestly the best. So I'm definitely gonna keep this little critter charged up because, as y'all had probably heard in last week's vlog, I am being summoned to the courthouse for jury duty on Tuesday. So I need to bring a book with me because they actually said, please bring something quiet for you to do because there's just gonna be a lot of downtime. So definitely get to keep my Kindle charged up. I don't know if I actually want to bring my Kindle, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Well, maybe I should. I don't know. Maybe I'll swap out the case for something else. Just like, I don't want to, I don't know if I want to bring this into a courthouse, you know, that might seem a little wrong. There's just something wrong about that to me. So maybe I'll swap it out for one of my other cases that I have. I just think it's so fun. Like, I love having multiple cases for my devices. It just makes it so fun to switch things out. Anyways, what I was gonna tell you, I was talking about my book. I have like 3 hours left of the book. I have 3 hours and 18 minutes left. I really want to get this book done today so I can get started on my August TBR, which I haven't even filmed yet. So that's another thing for this weekend, is I want to film my July wrap up and my August TBR and get those fully edited and exported and ready to get uploaded at work on Monday. So that's the plan, besties. So honestly, I haven't finished a book in a while. It feels like a long time. I just have not really been reading, been really distracted, and just like not really in the reading mood, I guess. So hoping to just spend some time reading today, you know, that would be good. And I'm looking forward to it. But spooky launch is happening on BookBabe Designs website, and I quite literally am gonna buy everything. Like, I'm not gonna buy the same shirts that I already have. Like, I think I have her like Undead Reader Society shirt, like the black one. I have that. I'm good. But like all the other new stuff, buying it all. Buying it all. Because I just love her shirt so much, and you never know when they're gonna come back or not. So I'm gonna go a little crazy, and I built that into my budget because I knew this was gonna happen. I wasn't expecting it to happen this weekend, but I knew it was gonna happen. But I do appreciate that all of her stuff, at least for this launch, is made to order. So it's not like you have to be logged on as soon as it launches and place your order. You have time because she's not keeping an inventory of things. It's just being made as you order, which I think is really nice and probably helps her out too, so she's not having to keep so much stuff like at her house. But anyways, I'm really excited. I have her website pulled up. I am ready. We have 55 minutes until the website opens, and I can just go crazy, and I'm excited. I'm really conflicted on what size I want to get because like my normal size is a little big on me, but like a size down might be just a little too small. But like, I don't know, I might get a mix of like my current size that's a little too big and possibly a new size that I'll be going down to. So I'll just pick what shirts I want to be a bit more baggy and which shirts I want to be a little bit more fitted. And then the crew neck, I might just get like the size smaller so it's a little bit more fitted, because the size that I have now that's a little too big is almost getting too big, and I don't want it to be like, you know, huge. That was so confusing. I'm so sorry. Anyways, I'm gonna go, and I will chat with you all later. Hello friends. It is really late on Saturday. It's like 11:30, almost 11:30 at night, and I haven't felt that great today. I kind of think I might have appendicitis, and I'm really hoping that's not the case. But I've been having really bad and increasingly bad pain from like my belly button, and it shoots kind of diagonally to the right, and I feel like that's a sign of appendicitis. And like, I don't know, I have quite a few of the symptoms, but yeah, I don't know. So I'm kind of waiting, and it's just like the worst possible time because my parents are going to be gone all day tomorrow doing things, and they're not going to be available to like be here. So if anything were to happen, I'd have to like go by myself to the doctors or whatever. Not that like I need them there with me, but like if surgery needs to happen, if this is even what it is, I don't know, then like I'm going to be by myself, which is just like nerve-wracking to me. So I'm freaking out a little bit, and I also slept almost all day, which was really not my plan. So that was really annoying, but I have since finished Throne of the Fallen. I ended up giving this book 4 stars. I did quite enjoy it. I think it's a tad long. Like, I feel like it could have wrapped up a little bit sooner and didn't maybe need to be quite this long, but it was a fun time. Really glad it's a standalone, and I would definitely recommend. It's a very steamy romantasy book. Very enjoyable. Had a great time. So yeah, I did a fun little thing today. I did some unlisted reading sprints. And I didn't send the link to anyone or anything. Like, I just did the sprints by myself and would just chat about random stuff. I just kind of treated it like a vlog, I guess, for the breaks, because usually the breaks I would like talk in the comments with you guys, but since it wasn't live, I just chatted about like little updates and stuff. So I might try to do that more often and then link it down below in the description if you would like some reading sprints from me, because I'm just not enjoying like live reading sprints, like participating in live reading sprints. It's just a lot of work. And I just feel so much pressure to, you know, do them and stay on for as long as possible. And for some reason, having them unlisted just takes all that anxiety away. And it was really nice. And plus, another thing is, I want to do sprints at like weird times. Like, I'd want to do it at like, you know, 7 a.m. on a Saturday if I'm up early or something. And like, the views for that would probably be really low because people aren't usually like up, you know, around that time. Or the timing of when I want to do sprints can sometimes be really weird. But like, sometimes I also want to do 8 p.m. sprints and sprint till midnight or something. So I just think it might be something fun. I might sprinkle in little bonus content, if you will. So if you'd like to watch the sprints I just did, I will leave a link down below. It is unlisted, but since you have the link, you can just click it and it'll pull up like a normal video. So I might try to do that, like maybe not every week, but it would definitely be a good motivator to read and be productive, because I could see myself like getting up early on Saturday, doing sprints like all morning and just getting good reading done and some good productivity done. And I just think that'd be really fun and not have that pressure of being live and all of that. So just some bonus content for you all. I really wanted to do some sprints tonight, something to keep me motivated to finish my book, and that worked. As weird as that is to like do sprints like by yourself, like literally no one there, it does feel weird, but at the same time it was nice. So these were really short this time because I am starting to feel worse and worse, and it's making my anxiety just ratchet up because I'm really nervous that what I'm going through right now is exactly what I think it is. So yeah, anxiety is high, and I'm also, I don't know, have been feeling kind of disappointed today. I don't know, I shouldn't have had such high expectations, I guess, but the guy that I've been chatting to on, you know, this little dating app has not responded to me all day. And like, I had messaged him a full 24 hours ago at this point. And it's just disappointing. Like, I don't know why my generation thinks ghosting is the appropriate response when you're not interested in someone. Like, can we just be adults? And can you just say that? Like, I will not be offended. Like, thank you for telling the truth and I'll move on. It just irritates me so much that my generation thinks that's an appropriate response to things. It's like, you don't just do that to people. Like, you shouldn't. And if that's what's happening here, then that's literally the 3rd time that's happened. And I'm real mad. So, whatever. I mean, whatever. His loss. So, yeah, I'm gonna go get in bed and read using my spooky Kindle. I'm literally obsessed with this so much. Also, I realized, you know how I was saying, like, I don't think I want to bring this into the courthouse on Tuesday? Well, I won't have to because my next book is going to be The Thursday Murder Club. So I'm going to bring this bad boy with me. But first of all, I'm going to try to finish Blood Sanctuary Part 1, which is the 3rd book in the Blood Mercy series. So I'm going to try to knock that out between today, well, basically just tomorrow, because I'm going to go to bed soon. But I think that'll be fun. Knock that book out, and then I can focus more on the Thursday Murder Club. I just feel like I've been starting too many things and not actually finishing them. So we're gonna wrap up some things. I really want to get some crafting done tomorrow. Like, I would like to get my other what's that called, diamond painted bookmark done. So I'd like to do that, put laundry away, put dishes away, and listen to my little bookie book, do some crafting, probably go hang out at my parents' house because they are going to be gone all day, and just go hang out with their cats for a little bit and do a Peloton workout and hopefully start feeling better, but I guess we'll find out tomorrow. So, anywho, I will chat with you all later. Hi friends! I finally got productive today. We put laundry away. We put dishes away. We got an hour, a full hour of exercise this morning. I did something else that I'm not remembering. I went and checked the mail. I got my adorable new Scream sweatshirt. I'm literally crying. Look, I mean, obviously not literally, but you can't see it, but it's the No You Hang Up crew neck. It's so cute. I'm obsessed. So I'm gonna be living in that from here on out. And I can't breathe right now because I don't know. I'm just feeling a lot of anxiety because the week is approaching. I have court on Tuesday. I'm freaking out. I'm just like, oh my God. I hate when I have no idea what to expect with things. And I've never gone to the courthouse before. I've never parked there. I literally sat with my supervisor and I'm like, I'm gonna sound real dumb for asking you to do this, but can you please show me where the parking lot is for the courthouse? Because it's in a really weird spot. So she Google mapped it with me and showed me. I'm like, okay, cool, thank you. I mean, I could have done it, but like, I wanted her to show me, you know, because you have to park in a weird spot. And then there's like certain spots where you can't park or else you'll get ticketed. And I'm just having a full freak out about it. So like, I don't know what questions they're gonna ask me. I don't know where, well, actually I do know where I'm supposed to go, but like, I have to go upstairs and like, I don't know where the stairs are, you know, stuff like that. It just like, oh my gosh, it freaks me out. And I'm really trying to just calm down and not freak out. But we'll just see. Yeah, I think I need to just put in some like really loud music and maybe go take a little walk. You know what? I might do that because it is a gorgeous afternoon and I might go hang out at my parents' house for a little bit. They're not home, but I want to go hang out with their cats and just like, I don't know. I haven't seen my old lady cat Pebbles. She lives with my parents, but she's like my childhood cat. She still lives with my parents because she's like partially blind. She has some issues, but I just thought she would be more comfortable to live with my parents because that's where she's grown up, and she's grown up with the other cat that they have. So I think I might go take them outside for a little bit, you know, go enjoy the sunshine because it is a gorgeous sunny day. But I might go take a little walk first, like walk off some of this anxiety. And like, look at all these horrible pimples. I can't get rid of them. I don't know why. Like, this side is so perfect. This side is like, why? Why? But yeah. Oh, the other thing I did is film 2 videos today. So that was great. And I finished Blood Sanctuary book 3 of Blood Mercy series. So yay! So I'm currently only reading 1 book, which is my audiobook. So I will be starting the Thursday Murder Club tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna go take an anxiety walk, try to calm down because my heart is beating out of my chest. I feel like I can't take a deep breath. So we're just gonna go take a walk, blast some Chapel Roan, maybe do some singing because I live in a neighborhood with only 2 other people as my neighbors. So, did I say peoples? I don't know. I live on a very like low populated street. It's literally me, my parents, and our neighbors. That is it on the street that I live on. So it's very quiet. So I could be a little chaotic and like, they don't care. So, well, if they do, then I don't. But anyways, bye. Besties, hi. It's been so long. Literally. Oh, my battery's flashing. I'm gonna go because I literally have so much to update you on. I'm gonna need a full battery, so hold on. Okay, we're back. Also, the tea kettle is going. My hair literally looks insane, so we're not gonna show that anymore, okay? Yeah, so I have the tea kettle going because I'm making my nightly cup of tea. But it's been a long time since we've chatted. This week is truly one of the most insane weeks I've ever had. And I know I feel like I say that at least once every couple of weeks, but I genuinely mean that this week. So let's start off with jury duty. Yes, I did get selected to be a juror, and it was a very interesting process. The case actually closed today, and it was quite interesting. And since it's now closed, I can't talk about it. I'm not going to use names or anything, but I will definitely describe it to you all because I'm free to do so now. So anyway, so yesterday was the first day of the trial. There was about 20 people who were selected to come into court and be potential jurors. So we answered all the questions. Like, there's like a list of 10 questions that we have to answer, and then the attorneys on both sides can ask us jurors questions, and that determined to dismiss a lot of people based off of their jobs or their experiences. So that kind of narrowed it down. And then there were 7 people picked for the jury, which one of them was an alternate, And so there were 6 of us that actually ended up being the jurors because the one guy got dismissed. But yeah, it was an interesting case and they picked me, I guess. So yeah, so we actually started the trial yesterday and heard opening statements and got to see a bunch of evidence and kind of got the ball rolling. And then today we finished things up and we spent about 2.5 hours of deliberating, I think, on what we wanted to do about this case. So to give you the case, I hope this is interesting because I actually found it quite fascinating and it's nothing gross at all. I will just say it is about drugs. So if that is of note to you or content warning for that, just know that. Maybe just skip this clip if you would feel more comfortable doing that. But it's not like, I don't think it's too terrible. So we have our main guy, our defendant. We'll call him Bob because I really don't remember his name. So Bob had called the troopers because there had been someone who had thrown a brick through the window of his truck and he wanted the trooper to come investigate and, you know, conduct his business or whatever. So he left the place where that had occurred and told the trooper he was going to meet him at a liquor store. So they met at this liquor store, and to note, it is 3 a.m. at the time of this call. And so the trooper is investigating the truck, and Bob had gotten out of the vehicle to talk to the trooper and had left his driver's side door open. So the trooper was talking to Bob and had turned on his flashlight and was looking inside the vehicle, and on the ground right outside of the door of the driver's side is a bag of drugs. And the trooper picks it up and is like, this looks like, you know, drugs. Is this yours? And the guy says, no, it's not mine. And so the trooper looks a little further into the vehicle and there's a tuber straw. Tuber straw? There's a straw that is used to like ingest drugs on the seat, the driver's seat. And there's also a second bag of these drugs on the floorboard. And he asks the guy, there's a second bag in here. And so they do more investigation and the guy is continually saying, this isn't mine, this isn't mine, it's not mine. But to note, there was 2 women in the car as well, which I think is interesting. So the whole point of the case was to determine whether Bob was knowingly in possession of this substance and if he's guilty or not guilty of that. So we heard from both sides, obviously, and we got to see pictures of the vehicle, pictures of the parking lot. There was a surveillance video of like 20 minutes of length that we got to watch, and there was an audio recording from the trooper's like audio thing on him. So with all of that evidence, we spent 2.5 hours like going back over it and reading through it and all of that. And there was one very damning thing, I think, that really pushed us to believe that he was guilty, because we turned up the volume really high on the trooper's like audio recording device thing and really listened, because you can barely hear like Bob talking, but you can pick out his voice. It's just kind of faint. So we paid really close attention to what he was saying. And when the trooper asked him about the second bag of drugs that he found, he said, you know, the trooper had asked, do you know there's a second bag in your truck? And he said, yeah, I know. That's what Bob had said, was, yeah, I know. That piece really drove us to believe that he was guilty, because why would you admit that? Like, that seems like an admission to me, you know? And us, the jury, agreed on that. And then we talked about like responsibility. Like, this guy had claimed that he gives rides to a lot of homeless people and, you know, maybe it's theirs or something. He never suggested that, but it was kind of assumed that that's maybe what he meant. And so, you know, I just think, personally, I think it's your vehicle, it's your responsibility what you let into your vehicle, whether that be yours or not. Like, that's your vehicle. And Bob had made it really clear that nobody else drives his vehicle, that is his truck. And from the pictures, it looks like he was living in his truck as well. But the substance that he had is a big deal. You know, methamphetamines is a big deal. So we did have a verdict, and we had our foreperson, and we decided on guilty. So it was a very, very interesting case, and I am honored, I guess, to be picked to, you know, provide my services, I guess, to the jury. And honestly, the jurors that I was working with were amazing. Like, they were so smart, and we had such a wide range of backgrounds and people, and it was just very interesting hearing everyone's opinions, and it had to be a unanimous vote. Like, there couldn't be one person saying, you know, not guilty. But we argued both sides. Like, we truly looked at it like, okay, so what if he's not guilty? You know, like, we looked really close at that. And then what if he is guilty? Like, looked really close at that. I mean, I think we did an amazing job of considering both sides of the prosecution and the defense and taking both into account with our final decision. And I am honestly kind of honored to do it. And I think it was a very great experience. Like, I had nothing bad happen at court. Like, I honestly thought it was great. They bought us lunch, which was nice. The court did. So it was really good. And I have so much left over. I could seriously eat on it for like 3 days. So it was just a great experience. And I'm honestly really glad I did it. But I will not have to call in anymore this month. And I don't have to do it again for another 2 years. But I enjoyed it, actually. Like, obviously it's a lot of responsibility. I mean, I took it very seriously. Like, this is somebody's life that I am making a decision on. Like, not just me, like all of us are making a collective decision on this man's life. And obviously I took that very seriously, but I'm just saying, like, the jury experience and like deliberating and like being in that space was very, very interesting for me. And I enjoyed that experience. So that's what I've been doing the past 2 days. And you know what also I've been doing is not sleeping. But it's actually kind of maybe worked in my favor a little bit because I've been chatting more with that guy. And your girl got asked on a date. We haven't planned anything yet because he has a very weird work schedule. I feel bad for him, honestly, because like 1 month he works nights, 1 month he works days, and he has like a couple of days to get his schedule flipped to get back into the rhythm of like sleeping at night, and then, you know, vice versa. So I don't envy him for that. That is not easy, but I'm looking forward to it and I'm excited. So I think we're gonna plan like either like a coffee date or a dinner date or something next week, because he said he's off on Tuesday. Like, he gets a couple days off. He gets like 3 or 4 days off a week because he works such long hours. So we'll see what happens, but I'm excited. And we've been chatting a lot, but I think he's working days now, so he like stays up kind of late and like, you know, does chores or whatever. So like I try to stay up late, or at least I like wake up in the middle of the night and chat with him, and he's like, you should be sleeping. I'm like, I know, but this is like my only chance to talk to you, so I gotta take advantage of it. So yeah, I'm sleep deprived, but it's fine. That's why there's coffee, you know? So we'll see what happens, but I'm excited. It doesn't help that like my face is breaking out horribly right now. I'm like, must you? Really? 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 Ridiculous. So anyways, let's get into a reading update, shall we? Reading has not been happening. I'm gonna be completely honest. I have not been reading. I'll read like 2 pages and then I'm just distracted. So I think I've just had like extremely high anxiety this week due to trial and stuff and like being in court. Not that it's like, I don't know, I just feel like, you know, it is such a huge responsibility. Like, this guy's life, like, I was a life-altering decision either way. And it's just like, I don't know, it just kind of wakes me up like, oh my gosh, you know, this is such a big deal. This is such an adult thing to do. And like, I'm honored, you know, obviously, but it's just like, oh my gosh. So haven't really been reading, but I also ended up DNFing. Like, I had started a book at work and I had started an audiobook, which was Every Time I Go on Vacation, Someone Dies. I DNF'd both of those books. I forget what even the title of the workbook was, but I just really truly cannot focus on more than one book right now. My brain is just so scattered. I'm so tired. I'm so anxious. I'm so like distracted by, you know, like getting to know this guy, which I'm like, I obviously want to prioritize that because that's like important to me. And I obviously want to prioritize my book because I got to get this thing done for book club next week. So I'm only 72 pages into this book and it's kind of a chunker. I mean, It's like almost 400 pages. So I really hope to get some good reading of the Thursday Murder Club this weekend because I don't have too much going on. I think I want to get up really, really early on Saturday and go get grocery shopping done and like take my trash to the dump and fill up my car, kind of do those things because I just don't have time during the week to do that. And plus I just don't have the energy. So I can get up at like 7:30 or 8 in the morning on Saturday and just go get all that done, be home by like 9 and have the rest of the day to myself. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. But otherwise, it should be a really chill weekend. I do have dinner plans with my parents on Saturday. I think that's like literally the only thing I have going on. So it should be real chill. And then next week, hopefully, we can have a little something something on the calendar for a little fun date. So I'm excited. I'm maybe a little too excited. I don't know if that's possible, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't think this would happen so quickly. Like we literally started chatting the same day that I got on the dating app that I'm using. And it's like, wow, crazy. And there's been several guys that I have matched with on here and like talked to, but I unmatched with them pretty quickly because there was one who was like so misogynistic towards me. I'm like, do we even like women? Like you clearly don't with what you're saying to me. So very quickly unmatched with him. And I've gotten quite a few likes. Like I'm definitely not bragging, but just saying, and just reading through profiles and stuff. I'm like, I don't know if you're compatible, but it's really funny to me. Like almost all of the guys who have been like liking me are like 25. So just like a little bit older than me, but it's like, it just kind of cracks me up. I'm like, what is up? Is like 25 the year to like, I don't know. It's the year apparently, because nobody my age has been like liking me. And I haven't honestly seen that many people my age. Like everyone's like between 24 and 25. So is there just like no guys my age where I live? Apparently not. So it just kind of cracks me up. I mean, I say 25 is like perfectly fine. Like that is a perfectly fine age difference for me personally. And especially what's crazy is our birthdays are so close together. Like we're both born in October, which is crazy. And like his birthday's Halloween. I'm like, I am so jealous. That is such a cool birthday. So yeah, but we shall see, friends, we shall see. But my throat hurts from talking because I literally, when I got back to work, it was so cute because we finished the trial actually really, really quickly. So I got there at 9 a.m. Well, actually I got there at 8:30 and we started court at 9 and I was done by like 1:30, but then I took my lunch, my hour lunch because yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I went and had lunch and then I went back to work and my coworkers are just so sweet. They're like, never leave us again. Oh my gosh, because they all were like picking up my tasks to do for me while I was gone. Because today was kind of a crazy day where like I have to do a bunch of stuff, but like everyone divided up my tasks and was like doing it for me, which is just so sweet. So I think tomorrow before work, I'm gonna go stop by a bakery and just buy a bunch of little pastries and treats and bring them into the office as like a thank you to everyone for like chipping in and like helping me, you know, do my stuff, you know, because my supervisor is working on a project that I would normally do today that's like due today. And it's due today because like I could get it done in like 2 hours. So like she did that for me. And then like all the fund accountants were like doing journal entries for me. And then like my supervisor was doing stuff for me. And it's like, you guys, that's just, I mean, stuff had to get done today. Like it had to happen one way or another, whether I was there or not. But I just really appreciate them like doing that. It's like, oh, that's so sweet. So I'm gonna get them some treats. Hold on, my camera's about to turn off. As a little thank you. Okay, I think my camera's telling me to shut up and I couldn't agree more because my throat is so sore. I had to tell that trial story like 6 times today because everyone wanted to know what it was about, how it went, what happened. But obviously I couldn't say anything while it was ongoing, but now that it's over, the judge said, you know, you can talk about it with whoever. So I like told my supervisor and I told like all my coworkers because they all wanted to know. They all knew I was at jury duty. So they were shocked how quickly this case went. And I mean, I gotta agree. I mean, a day and a half pretty much 2 days of trial is like crazy fast. But I think it really helped that our jury, like the jurors that we had, we were so efficient, and I just really appreciated everybody who was there. We all like cooperated and listened to each other. We were all so respectful, and it was just a great group. And it's like, I almost wish I like got people's numbers. It's like, can we stay in contact? Because you guys are like great people, but we didn't. It'd kind of been cool to do, but it's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna maybe go get ready for bed. It is 8:35. I honestly might just lay in bed for a while and try to read, but I'm almost so tired that I'm not tired anymore. That doesn't even make sense. But yeah, I'm just feeling a little delulu, but what can you do? I didn't mean to rhyme. So I'm gonna quit talking because my throat is really getting sore from talking so much. And I will see you all later. Hi friends, it is late on Friday night and I don't feel well. I feel like that is just my MO at this point. Like, do I ever feel well anymore? I don't know, but I accidentally took a 3-hour nap tonight when I got home. I literally got home at like 5:30. I did the bare minimum of cleaning, which really was just putting some stuff away, and then ate dinner, and then fell asleep on the couch for 3 hours. So I'm awake now, and I do not feel well. I've been having some very extreme lower abdominal pain the past 2 weeks, and it's been kind of come and go, but it's been very strong the last couple of days, to the point where like it's hard to eat and it's just like so difficult to think straight. So I think I really need to go see a specialist or something, because like this is not great, and I have a bunch of other symptoms that are not normal, and I don't know. So I really am not feeling that great. Honestly, in quite a lot of pain at the moment. So apologies if I look crazy or I have a weird look on my face, but this pain is just very sharp and very painful. And it'll be really strong for a couple minutes, and then it'll kind of ease off. So like I'd say it's like a 9.5 out of 10 on the pain scale. Like it is seriously quite strong, and then it'll maybe back off to like an 8 and then ramp back up to a 9.5 and just kind of go back and forth between those two pain numbers. So it's not great. So we're just gonna try to make it through, but I need to close out this vlog. There was like no reading done this week, which I apologize for that, because it's been chaotic between jury duty, and then there was just so much work to be done at work this week because of things randomly popping up that normally don't happen, and like people requesting things that they don't normally request. So I've had to like scramble to do that, and then haven't been feeling well on top of that, and I just don't feel that great. So hopefully I will be finishing the Thursday Murder Club in the next vlog, because I have to get it done by next Thursday for my in-person book club. But I'm not very far into it. I'm 125 pages in, and I'm just not having a great time with it, honestly. But we kind of made a rule in book club where if it's your pick, you have to finish it. So I'm really pushing through to try to finish this, but I'm not enjoying it, which I'm very disappointed by. And then I don't know if I've mentioned, but I have DNF'd the other 2 books that I was reading, so I'm just reading the Thursday Murder Club, because I simply just don't have the brain capacity for multiple books right now, and I really kind of want to go back to just reading one book at a time for right now, with so much going on, and I just don't really have the time to be reading multiple things. I can barely read one thing as it is. So apologies for the lack of this vlog. I know it's probably going to be short and not have much reading in it at all. And apologies for always feeling sickly, it seems. Like, I don't know why my body just hates me so much that it will find anything to just make me not feel well. I swear it will purposefully like, oh, you're feeling better? Let me find something else to make you feel worse. It's like, can I just like feel okay for once? Like, must there be something that is not right? You know? So obnoxious. But I'm going to love ya and leave ya. And hopefully next week's vlog will be better. Hopefully I'll get some more reading done. I really want to get back into Hob Sob and reading in general. Like, I just feel like I have been like scrolling on my phone so much this week out of just sheer concentration issues, because like when I'm in pain or like I really don't feel well, I find it hard to focus on a book, and especially when I'm in pain, because I've been in quite a lot of pain recently, and it just makes it hard to focus on words on a page. Did I also tell you guys the power was out for like 3 hours the other night? It made it so hard to sleep, and then I was so worried about the fish tank. I stayed up like most of the night checking on the fish tank. They're on a battery backup. Like, I purposefully put the heater and their filter on a battery backup so that if we did ever lose power for a decent amount of time, they would have that still running. And I'm so grateful my battery backup did everything it was supposed to. It kept the fish tank warm, it kept the filter running, and my fish were like perfectly fine, but it was the first like major power outage we've had, so I was really concerned about them. So I kept checking on them like every 15 minutes. And another thing, that giant power outage actually affected 3 of like the 4 major grocery stores that we have here. So I guess their generators weren't able to kick in. So basically all of their fresh and frozen food is like not good now, or they're like, they had to get rid of it because it got warm and stuff in the freezers, which is concerning. And I need to go grocery shopping because I am basically out of all my necessities. So a little nervous that the grocery stores have experienced quite a big hit like that from that power outage. So we'll see what happens, but I think my mom and I are going to go to the farmer's market tomorrow, so I'll just get all my produce there. And then I have a bunch of non-perishable things like cleaning supplies, cat food, cat litter, and some other like other things to get that are not freezer or produce related. So hopefully the store won't be too crazy. I can find what I'm looking for. And then I just honestly just want to rot all weekend because I truly feel horrible. And I think maybe some rest, like taking naps in bed all weekend and reading and watching TV is kind of in the plan. Just take it super easy and hopefully get an appointment on Monday to be seen by a specialist, because I have an idea what this could be considering my thyroid issue and my symptoms, but I don't want to get too far into it because it's, you know, it's a little private, you know, a little too much to put out on the internet. But if I do get an appointment or have any answers for y'all, I will let you know. But for now, I feel awful. I'm gonna go, and I will chat with you all in another video soon. Thank you all so very much for joining. I hope you all are doing well, and thank you for watching this vlog. Goodbye!